What's up guys, it's Aaron from Irene Iron Fitness. My wife and I are full-time RVers in our Airstream Interstate Sprinter van, and today we're going to go over our storage space in the back and set up everything we have. Let's go. Okay, let's get into our trunk space storage. So this is our back garage. Everything is in here except for our water hose and our electrical cord. Typically I'll keep the water hose over here inside this pocket. It's one of those nice 0G hoses that kind of folds up, very small, which we love. And then the electrical cable I kind of coil up and throw in there. It seems like most of the time we always have a stack of plates like this, which we buy in bulk because it's a lot cheaper to get these paper plates in bulk from Costco or Sam's Club, so we always have those there. I find my electrical cord coils up nice and taut on those, so I always keep that there. We upgraded our batteries a few months into the road, and that takes up quite a bit of the space back there, you can see. And to the right side of those, we have two of our camping chairs, which we'll get set up and show you those. But they do tuck back really nice in the back corner there. We also have our stability ball and pump for that, which kind of sits in there nicely on that side. And if we move to the other side over here, this is a permanent kind of space for us too. I have my socket set back here, a nut driver set, and a tool bag, which just kind of covers the basic tools that I need to have. You can see our tent takes up a good portion of it. It's about 61 inches from here to here. And if you go on the inside of the walls, it's about 71 inches. So this tent is a 5-sided clam tent, and it's about 63 inches long. So it's very stuffed in there. It's kind of to the max. It just barely fits. You kind of gotta really shove it in there, but it works out great, and we love to have the tent for the space. Inside the tent bag is also a 10x10 Sea-Gear sand-free mat, which we really love also. We just got that a few weeks ago, and we're enjoying that. We like it so much that we got a second mat that's an 8x8 that kind of fits right underneath there. And sometimes this space in here fluctuates as we get things and get rid of things. Also, inside here is our screen that we made for the back that buttons up to kind of cover that if we want to open our doors and let more fresh air in. Also, we have a camping table, our 2 equalizer bars, and back in there we have 150 pounds of adjustable dumbbells. That's most of what's in here right now that I can remember without seeing it all. And we'll just kind of start tearing this out and setting up our campsite setup, and we'll show you what that's like. So first thing we do for setup after hooking up our electrical cable and our water hose, which takes all of 2 minutes, we then are gonna get our mats out and lay them down for our foundation to see how things work. The 8-foot mat is gonna be the base for our tent, or the floor for our tent, and then the 10x10 is what we put in front of our door, and that's basically our workout space too. So let's get these rugs set up and see what we're working with. So this is the 8x8 where our tent is gonna go up, and we're gonna try to position it somewhere in this area. Maybe something like that. The tent is a 5-sided shape, so it doesn't fit the square perfectly. So we'll see what that looks like. Next, I'm gonna remove some of the items in the middle here just so we can get to the rug and the tent down here. But these are our parallel bars that we have, these Liebert Fitness exercise bars, which we like, and we'll get those set up in a minute. This is the screen that I was talking about. I just kind of set that aside for now. Camping table, set that up outside. And here you can get a little bit better look at how we set our weights in here. They work really well with the feet to the parallel bars. And like I said, these are 75 pounds each, so it's 150 pounds of plate weights, and we absolutely love those. Some water filters we have in here. camping hammock we have in here, and we also have some resistance bands. So that kind of covers some of the miscellaneous stuff we put down there. But let's get the other rug out of here. This clam tent has an oversized bag which allows us to fit this 10 by 10 rug in here, and that fits very well. It's kind of oversized, it really does stuff in there, but it's perfect. So this is a 10 by 10 rug, and you can see how compact that fits in there. So let's set this up. Something like that for now. Next up, let's set up the tent real quick. We're gonna try to set this up on the 8-foot one over here. You can see these tents are pretty easy to set up. Just like that. So the 8'8" rug doesn't fit it perfectly, but it kind of leaves the outside eyelets available so that we can stake it down, because wind will blow this thing around. So inside the tent we house all of our exercise equipment, our table, our chairs, parallel bars, and our dumbbells. Okay, now I can grab my chairs out. They kind of tuck in the corner behind the batteries, but you can see how small these little guys are. We keep 2 of them tucked back in there, and it works good. You got to kind of use every little nook and cranny, and once you find the right product that fits in the right space, then it works out pretty well. So let's set these up real quick. Okay, these chairs set up very quick and they're really comfortable too, so we like having these. These we got off of Amazon. They're called Marchway, and we'll link them down below if you want to take a look at them. But the bases are all magnetic and slide right in and bungeed together. So they go together like that pretty quick. And then the seat material, it's all folded up in there. Comfy. We don't typically set up our stability ball. We only really use that on chest day for bench presses and things like that, so we'll only set that up when we need it. But we do set up our parallel bars every time because we try to use those with every workout. So I am gonna put those together and throw those in the tent. And then all of the bolts I keep in a little magnetic dish like that. This is what I mainly use the nut driver for. It makes assembly of these bars so much quicker. Not that they're really that difficult anyways, but it's 2 feet and 2 bolts on each side. And that's it. We'll store these inside the tent. And then lastly, we have our dumbbells. Like I said, these are 150 pounds total, so they're 75 pounds a piece. They are kind of heavy to get in and out, but you just got to be careful and make sure you're lifting safely.
Morning.
And then the last dumbbell. And that's our tent setup, and you can see there's enough space for us to sit, chill, relax in here, and also house our workout equipment. If it is raining, sometimes we will work out in here. It's not the most ideal condition, but it works and it gets the job done. And one other thing we just got was this cool little cordless blower and vac. We mostly got it for vacuum inside. I do have a full review coming up on this. There's a hummingbird that just buzzed right through the shot. And what I like about it is that it also is a blower. So every morning we get to blow off our rugs, our tent. It helps with cleanup if things are wet, and I'm pretty excited about it. And that is the storage and setup of our campsite. You can kind of see that there's a decent amount of space back here. Every model is a little bit different. Our inverter and electronics are inside this cabinet. Like I said, we upgraded our batteries. We have a 6-gallon water heater. Some of the new models are tankless, so that's a little bit smaller. But this is about 20 inches of space for us. And behind the batteries and back up is about 30 inches of space. And it's kind of amazing how much you can fit in these little vans. So I hope you enjoyed the quick little setup of our storage in the back of our Sprinter van. And if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more content. We do health, fitness, and full-time RVing, and we'll catch you next time.